In this episode we're talking about our backgrounds and how we got into filmmaking in the first place and where we are right now. We're also discussing about film school and if you should go to one right now. I mean it. So yeah, how did I get into filmmaking? Well, it was 2 years ago and quite accidentally, I think. My friends asked me to make a motorcycle video. I got an old GoPro. Back then it was my only camera and I still got it. It's broken and stuff. So, well yeah, I didn't know anything about making videos or filmmaking or anything at all. So I zip-tied the GoPro on my bike and we went for a ride, and since I got no knowledge of making videos at all, well, I went to YouTube and watched many tutorials of how to make a video and what software to use. And after many excruciating hours, I got my first video exported, and I still got the video on my old PC. So I thought I'll show you my first video, and also it's bad. It's bad, yeah. Yeah, it's bad, but believe it or not, my friends saw the video and they really liked it, or they told me they liked it, and that was like the turning point when I thought that maybe I could do more and maybe I could learn some more of video making and filmmaking in general. After a few months of making videos with the GoPro, I got my first DSLR, and I got the Nikon D3300 with the 18-55 kit lens, and I still have it, this one. It took me a while to get into the DSLRs and how to really use them, and after a while I didn't even use the GoPros anymore and I just started making videos with only the Nikon. And after I posted a video I shot in the parking lot with my friend in the middle of the night, a Finnish rapper came and commented on the video that, "Hey, can you do a music video for me?" And I was like, okay. I didn't have any clue of how to make rap videos or music video whatsoever, so hello once again, YouTube and tutorial videos. It went quite well. We shot it in maybe 2 days or something. I gathered all of my friends to the video to get like some people in it, and well, it worked out, and the rapper was so pleased with the video and he was really happy with it, so he asked me for more. So once again, I'm in this situation that I made something I didn't have any clue whatsoever, and the client was happy and he wanted more. So I made more videos and we started making rap videos for him. Then he got an idea of, hey, should we start like a YouTube channel with Finnish rappers post their music videos and we would be the ones who made the videos, or well, me. By the end of the year 2017 I had made 23 Finnish rap videos, and in that time I learned a lot, and I really started getting into filmmaking and getting into making videos. So after making a lot of rap videos I started thinking that maybe I should do something else, because only making rap videos, it started getting quite boring actually, making only rap videos. There was no sound design involved, and often the rap videos were just like run and gun shoots, so it wasn't like so much time of planning and writing something down. And I also started developing a passion for really filmmaking and making short films and so on. So in 2018 I started my own business, Mungo Films. Right about the same time I was starting my business, I bumped into Tapio in Facebook and we got chatting, and actually me and Tapio go way back. I knew him when we were like 9 or 10 years old, but we haven't been in touch in many years, and now we got chatting in Facebook, and he told me he was also starting a business of his own in video making, and that's how we got making films together and making videos, and now we're here and starting our YouTube channel. Based over my experiences in the past 2 years of me learning the basics in filmmaking, I can say that no, you don't have to go to film school, but there is things in my experience that would get easier when going to film school, and one of them is networking and getting into the industry, and that is one of the reasons why me and Tapio started this YouTube channel, is to network with filmmakers, get to know people from the industry, and of course develop ourselves and get better, and maybe help people who are just learning the basics of filmmaking. I think we're making a couple of tutorials along the way also for like beginners. So yeah, that was my background and how I got to filmmaking. So let's move on to Tapio's background story.
Hello, my name is Tapio Antere and I'm from Finland. And okie dokie, moi, I'm Tapio, and I got very interested in filmmaking because of my dad, actually. He's a videographer and he owns his own business in videographing. I actually used to work for him a few years ago, and I got like really strong basic knowledge about filmmaking and videographing. But even before that, I actually got into videographing by snowboarding, because Finland is a very cold country. And I got into snowboarding at very early age, when I was 7, I think. And we started to make these snowboarding videos with my friends. And well, they are not the best videos ever, but I mean, it's not the worst either. So as Johannes showed you some of his early works, so here's mine. I mean, I think this clip is made in 2011, I think. But anyways, here it is. So yeah, as I said, it's not the worst, but it's not the best either, but I really do that I have developed my skills a little bit since 2011. And at the same time, I actually got very interested in music producing and EDM stuff especially. And I got my first audio editor software when I was 15, yeah. Well, I didn't turn out to be the best musician ever, even though my dad is a jazz musician. I mean, like literally my music making was like banging my head against concrete wall for I don't know how many years. But I'm really glad that I did that so many years, because that kind of laid very strong groundwork for my future video making, filmmaking stuff. And after I got into video making, I mean, I remember actually the thought what I had, like, that I know a lot about sound, and there is sound in film, so I mean, combined sound with video when I got interested in video making, and then it was really good that I had the groundwork, because sound is so important part of audiovisual productions. So yeah, that's about music thing, and I've been very passionate about movies since I was a kid, and I always kind of thought that it was kind of like passive thought in my head that I really want to do that, but at the same time I didn't actively think that I'm going to be a filmmaker. I mean, like, I can't explain it any better, but then I just kind of naturally combined the sound with film, since I was interested in both and had the groundwork and basic knowledge about the sound. So yeah, that's the basic history of me learning this stuff. But I think the hardest thing actually for me, which I still struggle with, a little bit is to get rid of that kind of informative way of making videos, because I used to do these informative videos with my dad, and now when working with Johannes, even though he has done videos 4 years less than me, I think that there's so many things that I can learn from him, because he comes from totally different background from just learning by himself, and I have learned from these kind of informative videos. So I'm still a little bit struggling with that kind of informative tone, but I think I have developed my skills and developed myself out of that quite a bit recently. Based on my experience, should you go to film school? Well, I did for a year, and I think that I really gained not so much technical, but more like understanding story and understanding drama. But would I go all the way to university, for example, to study this stuff? I don't think so, because the freedom I have right now when working with Johannes is something I don't get in film school. I mean, when you are in the film school, there is always certain protocol what you have to follow. I mean, in a way that's a good thing, because there is a teachers and professors who can give you the knowledge. But at the same time, I don't like to get the knowledge like this. I want to kind of learn in a hard way. Not like the hardest, but a hard way. So the answer is that, yeah, there is of course good things in a film school, especially what comes to drama and understanding drama and story structures. But because in the internet you have so much knowledge these days, if you just filter it a little bit, you can get the knowledge. Of course, what comes to drama, there is still things which is best to learn with proper teacher. But do you need to pay for film school, especially if you're in a country who doesn't have free education? I don't think so. I mean, just start doing. Because that's the main thing I'm following right now, is just put your work out there and just waiting for the feedback from other people, because that's how you learn, not by self-criticizing yourself, because that doesn't get you anywhere. Just put your work out there and it's going to be all good. So yeah, that was my background, and thanks for watching. In the next episode we are going to talk about Foley sounds. Yes. True.